Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to one of the most exciting videos I think I've ever filmed on this channel, which is going to be an Illumicrate unboxing. Illumicrate did special editions of the Lioness Quartet by Tamara Pierce. And if you have followed my channel for any length of time, you know what a massive Tamara Pierce fan I am. I have contemplated getting Hold please, I have to go ask Jinx to be quiet. Okay. I've been reading Tamara Pierce since I was in the 3rd grade when I first discovered the Lioness Quartet, the Immortals Quartet. To be fair, I did not actually read Becca Cooper until 5-6-ish years ago, maybe, for the first time, but I fell in love. Becca Cooper, that entire series, is probably towards the top of my Tamara Pierce list now. And obviously The Protector of the Small, Kel is an icon. I have read the Circle of Magic books several times. I grew up reading the Circle of Magic books and the Circle Opens books. Briar is my favorite. I've talked about Tamara Pierce on my channel ad nauseum, guys. You know who she is if you've watched any of my videos. Her books all sit right here. I love her. Let's open these special editions. I informed John that he would be getting these for me as my Mother's Day present. I probably would have gotten them anyway without an excuse just because of how much I adore them. I don't think I've ever been so excited to unbox special editions in my entire life. They are all, okay, here we go. They are all individually bubble wrapped. Let us take out the first one. You know we're going through these one by one, right? I mean, there's literally no other option. I will be showing you guys, whether you like it or not, all of the artwork, front, back. Okay. Alana the Lioness. Let's get it right in the middle here. So obviously we have Alana looking over the capital city of Chorus, and it continues on to the back. The edges are beautiful. Oh God, I'm so freaking excited. Okay, so we have more interior artwork. Let me take the dust jacket off very, very carefully. Okay. So we have her meeting her beautiful, stunning horse, the events that lead to her owning this horse. I'm not going to spoil in case you guys haven't read it. It's so sweet. And then we have the same artwork on the back. Oh, the foiled covers. It's beautiful. I believe that's supposed to be the City of the Gods. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure. And then we have her signature. Yes, it's digitally signed. So that's book 1. Stunning, obviously. And at the end, I'm going to line them all up on the bookshelf for you, and we can see them all next to each other, and it's going to be a whole vibe. I'm so excited. All right, so book 2, In the Hand of the Goddess. So In the Hand of the Goddess is book 2. That is this stunning green cover. She is there with her horse again. There's snarling wolves on the back. She is a squire in this book. And you can see one of the very first scenes that happens in this book in the artwork. This artwork is the same front and back. And that is a scene that is in the opening-ish moments of the book after she's become a squire, to who I will not say. And, she's meeting with a very important individual. Then we have, again, the foiled hardcover. And, of course, the spine. There we go. And, of course, the spine. We can't forget the spine. Then we have book 3, which is The Woman Who Rides Like a Man. In this one, Alana is a fully fledged knight, and she starts her adventures. No spoilers, I'm not going to talk about it, but this one takes place in the desert, as you can see from the cover, and the artwork on these is just so freaking pretty. Look at it. Look at how stunning. Look at the horsies. You can see Faithful on the cover down here. Oh my God, it's so pretty. We'll do the spine. You can see it there. And then the interior artwork. And that is, oh, that must be the scene where the raiders come. Yep. So that is the scene where she's fighting off the raiders. And then we've got the cover, which is the nomadic tribe that she is living with at that time. That must be their tents. Can you guys tell that I've read these, like, a lot? Because I can tell exactly what parts they have chosen to represent. I am fangirling so hard. These are so pretty, and honestly, it's time for me to do a reread. It's been a year since I reread all of the books in the Tamara Pierce Tortall world, so it's time. Okay, last but not least, we have Lioness Rampant. This is the fourth and final book in the Lioness Quartet. Faithful, once again, sitting on her shoulders. If you know anything about this series, this is the one where it gets very epic. She pretty much has to hike up the equivalent, in my opinion, of like Mount Everest. I don't know if it's really supposed to give Everest vibes, but that's what I read it as. All by herself, aided with magic, obviously, and she meets some very interesting people along the way. Here's the spine. There is the interior artwork, which is a scene from the very end. I'm not going to talk about what it is or how she got there because major spoilers, but that is a scene from towards the very end of the book after she has climbed up towards the top of the mountain. And then the foiling. It's so pretty. They're so stunning. So pretty. Okay. So that is all 4 books. Man, I really hope that Illumicrate continues to do these. I need them to do... So the Immortals Quartet is my favorite, and it has always been my favorite. I love Dane. I love the animals. I love the wolf pack. I do also want them to do Becca Cooper, and I do love Protector of the Small. I think that Protector of the Small gets a lot darker than the rest of them, and it hits me different reading it now as an adult than it did reading it as like a teenager or a preteen, and I think that it's warranted another reread. It's probably gonna hit like super different now that I'm a parent because some dark shit happens, but it's so good. All right, enough of that though, because this is all 4 books right next to each other. And of course, all of the spines. They're stunning. This is my favorite series of special editions I have ever received. They're so pretty. They are forever treasured in my collection. They're gonna go right here in a place of honor. And everybody's going to have to look at them for every video that I film from here on out, just so that you are aware and prepared for that eventuality. And obviously, if Illumicrate continues to do Tamara Pierce special editions, I will be one of the first names on the list if I can make that happen, and I will do my utmost to make sure that that happens. So that is it for this one today, guys. I am so freaking excited. I'm probably going to do a reread. Should I do a reread? I feel like I should do a reread. Anyway, that's the Illumicrate special editions of the Alana, the Lioness Quartet. And if nothing else, I hope that Illumicrate doing these special editions gives Tamara Pierce more of the recognition she deserves. She's been writing these books since the 90s, and I just feel like she's still so niche. Like, she has a huge following, don't get me wrong, but like, there's so many people that are like, oh, I've heard of her, but I've never read her. These are formative. Like, they taught me so much growing up. My niece is turning into a huge reader, and the moment that her mom thinks that she's old enough to be able to read these, I'm going to be buying them for her. And she's going to be, like, keeping them on her shelves so that she can read them too, because they're so amazing. Like, they're strong female characters. They don't shy away from, like, tackling sex, but, like, not explicitly, right? Tackling, like, Alana getting her period, tackling things like growing up and coming into your own as a young girl and being a strong and independent woman. And that was so incredibly formative for me as a child, and I have talked about her so many times on this channel. I'm pretty sure I've given this exact same speech on this channel so many times. Okay, that's it for this one. Read Tamara Pierce, read Alana. If you have younger children of the preteen age, introduce them to Tamara Pierce's writing because they are incredible. She deserves more recognition. And that is it for this one today, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Down in my description box, you're going to see links to my X, my Goodreads, my Storygraph, my Instagram, in case you wanted to follow me on any of those. Jinx is apparently going to start barking at something, so I really do need to wrap this up. But I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!